Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This will just be a quick little collective reading for those guided here. I do consider all of these readings timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is the right time and there's a message here for you. As always, take what resonates. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing, all the things. Alright, tapping into this collective. Alright, on the bottom we got the moth in reverse. First card out we had the cobra in reverse, the elk in reverse, and the butterfly. And the octopus kind of came out also, it was kind of sideways reversal. Kind of feels upside down a little bit. The moth in reverse is learning to find a steadiness, or learning to take control of your energy. There's some kind of internal voice or lesson, inner guidance that needs to be acknowledged at this time. And this will help you to gain stability, security, this is about acting in a very conscious, intentional way to transform your life and to attain all the things in this life that you desire. Let's see what comes out with some tarot. It's kind of codex-y. Yeah, there's that arrow. It's your focus, right? Because the moth upright would be like impulsive energy. So I'm getting in reverse, it's like a directed energy. You're focused, like you're learning to refocus, perhaps. Tell me about this moth. Yeah, okay, it's about a choice, a decision, your decision to move in this focused direction, to pick a path. Which one is it going to be? There is a need for a choice here. But the beautiful thing with the Seven of Cups is that there is plenty of choices. There's plenty of options here. All right. What's been coming up the past few weeks is a lot of healing of ancestral karma, traumas that we've been holding on to. And this feels very similar. I think we're finally... Alexa, stop! God dang it. Hold on. Oh, she stopped. Sorry. There is a promise of stability here with this healing. And it feels like you've been through a pretty long battle here, and you're learning to finally like stand on your own 2 feet. But there has been some resistance in releasing some of these patterns, or there's still something that you're holding on to. It's attached to fear or worry. And what I'm getting is it's time to think, oh gosh, there's so much coming through. In a bigger perspective, for one, you could, because it feels to me like you're a very giving, nurturing person. Like you want to help, you want to, like honestly, if I don't know why I'm getting this just from this, but it feels like for those watching this, you deserve abundance, and you want to, you're a nurturer, a provider. But it's time that you provide better for yourself, for your emotional body, your nervous system, your own healing. And that, as a result, expands out and affects other people as well. So in you participating in your healing process, that actually helps others as well. So what are the self-imposed limitations or restrictions that you've placed on yourself, and how can you free yourself of them? I'm going to get a couple cards for advice from the Mystical Shaman. We got the Seer. Number 45, which breaks down to the magical number 9. Some of you guys have some pretty intense abilities. You're able to see into the future. You're able to see. The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond like the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information's available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This is psychic perception, intuition, the ability to know something without like being exposed to it prior. The seer knows truth and always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. So the seer can read between the lines and understand what's not being said. Right? He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. So the seer invites you to trust your intuition, trust any hunches at this time. Trust your gut. And allow your perception of your circumstance to widen, to include the subtle clues that you normally miss when you take things at face value. You know exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're already there, and your vision is clear. We've got the circle, number 8. Something's coming full circle here. This is unification, interconnectedness, a sense of a continuum. The circle reminds us that we're all one. And this card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever changing, always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. Everything's connected. Your wounds are on this circle as well. And so are your healing abilities. We have the staff, number 51. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. So the staff helps you find the right course of action, the way. It aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or to call plagues. So the staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. And that's exactly what I was getting earlier with, you are this nurturing person, and if you switch your focus perhaps to, or switch your perspective perhaps to helping me healing me, because I feel like you focus on other people and you don't really give your own healing the attention that it really needs. And it's time for, and that's changing. I think it's time for you to step more fully into, and in your choosing to focus on yourself, you have to understand that is going to help the collective, that is going to help the whole. Right? So you truly are still helping others when you help yourself. Some of you could be caught in the balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. But you can use this to your advantage. As long as, just think about how there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right? It's time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Do you have a belief about what needs to be fixed that is holding you down? Let destiny take its course. Of course, nudge it slightly along, but allow things to be as they are, and you'll have less resistance, and you'll find that you're able to just go with the flow a little more easily. And then we have number 40, Pachamama. I'm not sure how to say it. Pachamama. She represents the unconditional love that Earth has for for all her children, including the stones and the plants and the animals and the humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and the pain we taste during our brief time on earth are just invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. You're a child of earth. And now is the time to eat right and love right and be joyous regardless of the circumstances you might find yourself in. Right? Be grateful for your life and your body and all that nourishes you. Right? Pachamama invites you to relish each breath and embrace your joy and your pain equally. And discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service. Such maybe you could do something like planting a tree or helping to save an endangered species if you want to go big, or protecting the ocean in some way, cleaning up in some way. Anything really that connects you to Gaia, to Pachamama. The medicine with this card is you have to watch your beliefs. All right? If you still believe that you've been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless, if you still believe that you need to work very hard to survive or thrive, it's time to stop suffering, to let go of that old myth, to realize that you were given the garden to rejoice in, to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply for the mother who's always there for you. Ask her to show herself, and she will. Right? Open to the signs that are coming your way in this multi-dimensional way. It's not going to be, these signs are not going to come through your normal. It's going to be very perfect. It's in my own experience, it's the signs, the synchronicities, the visions are absolutely perfection. All right, so open to receive and see what comes through. There's abundance to come. All right, but it's time to take action here. All right, it's time to claim your seat on the throne. Confident, mighty in your power, in your courage, in your strength, and your ability to see through the illusions and to take your power back. What is it that you're manifesting? What are your intentions moving forward? What are you putting out? Make sure they are affirmations that keep you seated on your throne in your power. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. Tap that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Take good care.